Libra, what's good with it? I'm gonna get into what's the news deck for Libra general message. Happy birthday, by the way. So this is for Libra, what to be a know of. It won't resonate with everyone, but if it does, you'll know. Okay. We have here legal, SOS, and numbing. Okay, Libra. Libra, if you're being faced with challenges, legal threats, okay, do reach out to authorities, a lawyer, research necessary information you need. Reach out to a trusted ally, being a friend, a co-worker, share like the basics, the minimal information, especially with coworkers, you know how that could be sometimes. Or a best friend, even if you're not on speaking terms with that best friend, then reach out to that person. I feel like they could be of support under the circumstances. With the best friend, or the best friend that you're distanced from, reach out to them and tell them like key information. Of course, you can make up to them eventually, for whatever caused y'all to be distant friends, but don't so much worry about that right now, okay? We have here self-medicating addictions and irrational behavior, okay? I feel like there could be some pride at play, which is why a Libra hasn't reached out to, select individuals. Distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. If this is an ongoing dispute and or threats from others, it is key to reach out to those you could trust. Even if you broke their trust, keep in mind you could still trust them, right? And you can still apologize and make up. Definitely apologize from the jump when you say you link in with them again, you reach out to them. Apologize from the jump. Let them know you're going through something concerning, legal matters or however it be against you that's, threatening your legal freedom. Definitely communicate that, and, you can highlight how you do want to, right wrongs. And eventually you could, but this is like a priority situation that you've been facing that has been interfering with you from righting wrongs. We have here court, paperwork, and filed. Also, you're being asked, Libra, to look into paperwork, your legal documents, bank accounts, transactions, receipts, okay? In order to avoid some setbacks that could create distress. We're going to avoid the distress by being on top of paperwork, okay? Creating some healthy outlets for you. Someone definitely isn't feeling their best due to the legal matters that they are to attend to and are not to avoid. Okay, that's what's coming through for some Libras, okay, in that deck. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna hop into this deck. I'm gonna redirect the camera here just a second. Yeah, because this is, for some, it's a sense that other individuals were like trying to pile up situations on you that weren't your situations. Somehow they were, for some, it like became a situation that you have to deal with. But like as the responsible one of whatever situation, I don't feel like you're responsible for whatever legal situation that some are trying to entangle you in. Okay, so you'll be in the clear on that, but just be attentive to your paperwork. Okay. All right, here's the spirit. It is 10:04 and it's October 4th. Okay, happy birthday again. Libra moon. Libra moon. I'm not sure if you were able to hear that because the cards. Okay, let's see. For Libra. One side of the pillar, we have here the Wheel of Fortune. Crossing the Wheel of Fortune, the untold story. We have here the untold story, crossing the untold story, the Emperor. Some stories are not so much untold when we're active in our life. You know, we're attentive to our life, our children's life, be that if we have kids, right? If to our friends, co-workers, you know, when we're attentive, the untold is not so much unexpected, right? Let's keep that in mind. We have here the King of Cups coming to play first. We have here the Six of Pentacles. I'm gonna redirect the camera. Okay, and hit the switch. I think that one was the brightest. Okay, and then we have here the Sun. Okay, we have here the Eight of Wands to the Four of Cups. The Eight of Cups to the Knight of Swords and the Full Energy. For some Libras, what's coming through is there could be a distraction of a romantic partner. A romantic partner, whether that's an ex or a current, could be a distraction. That's prohibiting you from tending to your legal matters and or your actual responsibilities. And I say actual because there's some situations that you're not responsible for, and there's other situations only you're gonna know that you are responsible for. I feel like that ex-partner or partner, they are operating on, they're distorted individual that are trying to make you responsible for matters that you are not legally responsible for, and in doing so they're trying to distract you away from the responsibilities that you are legally responsible for. Now that could be like a child's parent, like trying to distract them from tending to their other children. That could be one job trying to distract or demand the attention of you, full attention of you, knowing you have a second job and or you have a schedule you have to keep in place in order to perform your best at that job, so to speak. Okay, two more. Is it two? Nope, but I'll take it. Okay, we have here the Magician. I don't know what I'm showing you. The Magician. Hold up. Okay. The Magician, the Justice, Libra energy, and Death energy. Okay, I feel like you're going to become very still in your energy, like kind of cold-hearted. I feel like because that's what was being taken advantage of, Libra. Your loving, caring nature, male and or female, was how you were showing love was being taken advantage of. Okay, so now that you're going to pull back from over giving and not giving to certain matters that aren't yours, then you're going to be able to actually apply your attention on legal matters that are yours. Okay? And this Death energy seals that. Knight of Swords, and they're gonna be bickering at you. Whoever this individual is, they're coming in like heated, complaining to you for walking away from what they demanded of you. Okay, I get that that's what you would want of me, but ideally that's not what is needed of me. How dare you tell me what's needed of me? You could request of me to tend to these legal responsibilities. And if I'm gracious, generous, then yeah, I could tend to it. But if not, I will not. Oh shit, they're gonna be blowing up even more so, Libra. I could already tell. Okay, what more of Libra? Yeah, you're putting your efforts where you benefit. This is a semi energy, like where families have like a family issue going on. Yeah, family issue going on, and they're wanting like everyone to stop. You know, cracks in trouble, run, come quick type of energy. Disclaimer on that, but you know, they want everyone to stop and tend to the matter of the family member, even if it's like ongoing. You know, however, it's not like that for every other family member. If that's like a customary a rule that we do in the family, okay, great, we will. But that's not the case. It's the field. Okay. And so you, with this Two of Pentacles, your aim is to ensure that there's proper balance. We have here Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands. Okay, one more, thank you. And the Untold Story. High Priestess showing through. What's the overall crossing of the energy? The Knight of Pentacles. So you're considering in what direction are you applying yourself? What's the end result? What has been the end result of the matters that you have been invested into? Okay, has there been a positive turnaround, positive outcome? You know, have you been able to appreciate the outcome at that? You know, like really looking at where your attention has gone and what's come of it. Energy. Okay? You could be thoughtful and giving your attention to a responsibility that you have been lacking to give attention to. I feel like that's a start. That's all I'll say. That's a start. Okay? All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. Thank you.